Hi there. Hi, buddy. Hello. How's it going today? How's audio, by the way? Is everything working? Because I had to tweak a couple things. Yeah, it seems to be working. In any case, hello. Yeah, a couple new things. If anyone's here lurking and some news. Got a new rhythm, made a few changes, already added the new models to the racing rhythm too. And I don't think there is more news. I think that's it. Other than that, I'm just happy to be working on this commission today. So if there's nothing new to bring forth in chat, we'll just go to the art scene. And I'll ask you to be... Hey, there we go. I don't know why it didn't make any sound though. It's supposed to be... supposed to be making some sounds. Let me check. I don't know why. I'll just look at it at some point. Oh, she did say, I just didn't hear it. Maybe I need to... Let me check real quick. An option in here, if I can find this. Can I find the option to hear it myself? Okay, whatever, I will look at it at some other point. I am sorry. Just starting the stream with a little bit of scuff. Not really important scuff though. So anyways, let's just move things around. Get Chatterino on top. Alright. So this is the character we'll be modeling today, and we got already a base armature that we'll be reusing, and is an all new design for Aki. It's a retro based design for when she plays all games, and I think it's real fun. We worked together on this design. Like, I wasn't just handle a reference, we actually cooked a new design, a new outfit, and I think it's a really cool one. So let's just start working on this. How's everyone doing, by the way? Hope you are not having a hard time with the heat wave. We are getting fires left and right. Hi, 12, happy to see ya. Hi, Waro. Hello there. Sitting in the doctor's waiting room. I hope it's for nothing serious. I hope everything goes alright for you. I think I will move this reference a little bit. just to have.
Intercepted a transmission
let me
from
see.
Weraduck that says this. Snex, next, 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 nope, snake.
Snoke. Hey, entering work mode is harder than it seems. Hey, we got a race already, let's see. Maybe we get one of the new models in it. And we got bunches in there. With Vanguarding, Aggie, and Sandra. Will Aggie continue to be the the absolute champion? Because I think it's the one with the most wins. And actually thinking maybe we should add like some sort of high score leaderboard. Hey, there we go! Bunch of wins! I should maybe add like a high score, a leaderboard, so whenever someone wins, we get to see how many times they have. It could be fun. In any case, let's continue with this model.
Got a message from our pal Alpha Hombre. They say the following. Clippy Rebe Lion.
Good Rebellion. I actually have to learn more about that one because I have started to seeing it going around today, and I think it has to do with the anti-censorship movement, which is something I definitely stand for. So maybe I should join. I will look into it later, to be honest. We got like this shape for the hips. Alright, so this is like the general shape for the body. It's a good starting point, but it's very blocky, so I will actually start cutting around. There we go. And at this point I think I can start using the mirror modifier. There we go, with clipping on. Oh, I see. So it's about the other big bulk going around. Also really behind on cost, to be honest. Although if I have to say, I much prefer Jam to be here saying she helps even if she doesn't, than having an AI that actively makes things worse. Right, so we got like a general shape for this. Yeah, look at her go. Who really knows how to move. I must confess, for a while now I have been thinking about making fun animations with Jam as a character, but I haven't really gotten to it. Cause I don't know, I keep having ideas for it, but then those ideas don't feel good enough. And then I end up not doing anything. Maybe at some point. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, so we got the shape for the hips pretty quickly. Should be more like this. Let me see the topology. Of course, this part we need to actually tweak a whole lot. Simple shapes sometimes are the best for this kind of thing. Don't want to overcomplicate things. Yeah, there we go. How did I come up with Frogan? That's an interesting one. Like, did you know Mega Man X2? Like the wire sponge weapon that you get? I think it was called Strike Chain. Like, the weapon is really cool in that game, but it's really useless. And you know, you gotta use it for a couple things in the game. It shoots straightforward, it has a limited range, and if it hits a wall, like, you are pulled to it, but it's really clunky. It's not really well designed. It's an afterthought, you know. But I really liked it, and I wish like there was a game that was about that and did it right. And that's where the idea for the main gameplay thing came, right? But that wasn't Renata, that wasn't a Froggen, it wasn't frog theme at all, even. The design actually came afterward. Because, you know, I had that idea for a platformer using that main mechanic, and I wanted to make it look like really retro. Like almost as an arcade game. But I was thinking what would fit with such mechanic, and I thought about frogs and their guns. And I kinda sketched Renata and the Froggen together in a single sketch. The Norwegians here actually saw that sketch when I made it first. But yeah, that's the way I came up with it. It's a bit non-standard way of designing things, but hey, it worked for me. There we go. With this we got the knees and the part behind them. Well, maybe, but you know, like usually you take into account a lot of things when designing a character. But I don't know, for me it was just a vibe. Alright, slightly softer shape. I don't really like how this polygon is cut, so maybe I can do something like this. Yeah, something like this works, like it's basic enough to get the shapes down. Like you kinda understand that this is supposed to be a bat, and that's really all that is needed. There we go. Maybe this can even come a little bit inside. There we go. Alright, good shape. The hips are always hard to design, but you know. Let's now work on another very hard to work on part, which is the shoulders. And the shoulders should be like the same mesh, because you know we got a lot of exposed skin in here. It would look a little bit weird if they were a separate mesh. So what I'm thinking is I will add another loop in here. And I make like an X. Right, and then I can do this. There we go. And this is kinda the shape for the shoulders and the arms. This should, however, be a bit smaller in the y-axis. Yeah, and this should come down a little bit. There we go. What are those emotes? Really interesting ones. Not the little Norwegian one. It is true though that Castlevania sure has a lot of bangers in their soundtracks. Alright, so this is like the first loop for the shoulders. And we will actually tweak those shapes a little bit to make things look a little bit more organic. And then we got the arm. And first of all, I want to make sure that we got the right length. So a little trick is to set this to 3D cursor and move around. And it should be about here. Alright. I think we can actually merge this over here. Yeah, and in the back we get a smoother shape than in the front. Maybe I can even... There we go, something like this. Oh, hi, Copper. Hello there. Happy to see ya. How's it going? Alright, we are starting to cook. This is starting to look like a model. And with this done, maybe let's go for the neck. Yeah. And for the neck we can simply do something like this, then round it off. maybe even something like this. And of course the back of the neck is not good at all by default. It's supposed to be more like this. Alright, a little bit better. The idea is that in the back, the neck is kinda following the shape of the back. But in the front it's easier to see where the neck starts and ends. Hey, thank you, Sam. Hello there. Happy to see you. Hi, Bert. Also, hi. Geometry pasta is the best pasta. Alright, so with this we got like the general shape. I'm thinking maybe we should move this a little bit down. There we go. Alright, and now we move to another very contentious area, which is the chest. The chest is always hard to make, and I'm sure it won't be an exception this time. So the chest should be like this whole thing. Alright, so we got like this. And it's kind of an okay shape for the side. It's a little bit lower than in the reference. No, it's perfect. It's perfect height. Alright, and now it's the side that is completely butchered. So what we'll do actually is get rid of it. We'll see how to make it work, to be honest. Maybe we got this in here. Alright, so with this we can actually make a pretty rounded shape. Alright, I think this starts to look good. Oh, the figure. The figure looks incredibly cool. If we are talking about the same one. Which I honestly don't know. I think we need maybe an extra separation in here. Because this looks like it's attached to the arm and it shouldn't. But how to do that? Like maybe another cat in here. Maybe this can come in here now. Alright, it's because it's coming to the top in here and it really should be coming to this vertex. The chest is always so hard. I think this should work. I think this looks kind of okay. Maybe if I get this to be closer to the center. Get this to be inside. And we can actually get rid of this. Yeah, I think this kinda works. It's perhaps too much forward. Maybe it should go a little bit behind. But we should really not get crazy with the volume, because then in 3D it will look bigger than it is. As it is actually happening, I think. So maybe let's make this a little bit smaller. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think this kind of works. We'll work with this. We'll make adjustments later on if needed. Although I don't like this part in here, but whatever. I wish I could get like a little figure of one of my characters someday. I actually looked into this, but it's incredibly expensive. So I don't know. Yeah, better something like this. Maybe this should come a little bit lower. Yeah, I think the problem is the chest is coming from this vertex, and it should actually come from this one. Yeah, I think this is better. Because now we can actually add another loop in here. Yeah, and it looks a little bit more like actual chest instead of just a weird lamp. Yeah, I think so. What will happen if I merge this over here? Nah, I don't really like it. We got too many polygons in here. I would like to reduce the count. Maybe if I did something like this. Yeah, a little bit better. And it is very hard because shoulder and chest kinda go together. Trippy. I think this kinda works. But actually not at all, because now the arm is coming from this part. Yeah, I think I need to cut this actually. Or else this will never let me be. Yeah, I think it's the only way to go. Yeah, and now we add the curvature of the arm, I think. Yeah, I think this is a little bit better. Yeah, I think this is it. Looks a little bit weird. I don't know what we could do differently. Maybe changing the torso behind this. Yeah. Simplifying it here maybe. No, I don't like this. Maybe more like this. Because you know, simplifying should be important. Oh hi! Seth! Hi there! Happy to see you here! How's it going? Been a long time. I'm modeling a little commission for Aki Orange. VTuber extraordinaire. There we go. Maybe the end should be a little bit thinner.
Yo mol gato, drink some water.
Drinking some water. Thank you, buddy. I am fine. Oh, we got a race. Always happy to see those. Let me see. Who's participating this time? We got Jan, we got Voltola, we got Emailer, and we got Scarlet. Let me see who wins, because this could go a different number of ways. Yeah, it seems it's gonna be Jan. There we go, Jan wins. There we go. Alright, so with this done, and I really don't like this part, I don't know why, there's like too much polygons in here. I want to simplify a little bit. Because this really is hard. There's too many polygons in here. What was that? This is technically a quad, but if I get rid of it, it will be weird. Same with this. Maybe not as much now. Maybe I can merge these two. No, I don't really like it. Because we really need that curvature. And this one really doesn't work that way. Maybe I can do this. That doesn't really work either. Now I think we will have to do with this. I don't really like this area, the neck either. Maybe I should just do this. Getting the geometry right is a hell of a challenge. Yeah, a little bit better. An accident. I'm not thinking maybe this should come a little closer to the center to help with the figure. So it looks closer to the reference. We can do with a slightly thinner waist. Yeah, I think this is closer. Oh, pre-rendered backgrounds are so cool. I wish I knew how to make those. Like, have you played Digimon World 1 for the PS1? The backgrounds there are so beautiful. They are all like alien geometries, like they are natural scenes with technology ingrained. A lot of things are of mismatched sizes, so it looks a little bit like Alice in Wonderland. Really, it's a sight to behold. Alright, so with this main shape of the body, which I am still not happy with, to be honest, but whatever, let's move to something else. Actually, you know what, before I do that, let me check another model I got. Real quick, for a reference on how I used to do this thing. Let me check. Real quick. Yeah, it's coming from the same place. Alright, and it got like only one loop in here. How did I do this? Oh yeah, it's just coming from here, right? This is what I did last time. Alright. It was mostly like this. Yeah, this is a little bit better. Yeah, I think this is what I will actually do. I think this is good enough. Like, this is a lot of trees, but you know, better than the mess we had before. Let's actually move to the hands of the feet now. Let me see. Okay, this was just sorry. I got an email and I was looking what it was. It was just Twitch getting getting money from me for the renewed subscriptions. Alright, I'm thinking both the legs and the arms are a little bit thick compared to the rest. This song is so good. Like we got like leg warmers in here. And this is the shoes. This is where the shoes are. There we go. Anyways, broadcast done. I will apologize for being a little bit slow today too. Like it seems to be a running theme. I think I should actually add like another one of these. And I think for this side I will actually do a kinda different approach. Because if I do this... Actually, I was a bit stupid. This is not the way to go. I should actually first get this part to be the correct wide. And then cut like this. There we go. A little bit better. And with this we got like a nice shoe. We can then make like a base for it, but for now let's just get the shapes right. Because we want this to be like going down a little bit to the sides. And maybe through the back too. Yeah, something like this. Maybe we can even add a cut like this to give this a little bit of a more rounded shape. Alright, I think this works. And I will make this a little bit more regular. Just so it's easier to texture later on. Alright, something like this. Alright, so with this we got the shape of the foot, of the feet actually. It should be a little bit more like this. Yeah, there we go. And now the funny thing is we can actually get this, duplicate it, and hide it, and delete the original. So this is like separate. And just like this we got the soul. Maybe needs to be a little bit smaller. Or something like this. With this we get like the tip. There we go. And maybe we should do something similar in here. But actually no, I think actually those can be textures. Alright. So next part should be the hands. I am so tired today, I don't know why. Yeah, I mean, Ben Mate, it's such a good track, to be honest. Alright, working on the hands now. And I want things to be easy to work with. Alright. So for hands we always start with a cube. Kind of the magic body here, acting as a surgeon. You will need to be prepared to have surgery with a pizza cutter. Right, so with this we got like the basic shape of the hand. And now we need to figure out how to make all of the fingers. Like, of course this is a way, but we can simplify. Maybe something like this. Yeah, I think this should probably it. And what I will do is try to replicate this. And maybe this, yeah. Big shout outs to Ayase again. She again brought me a nice coffee. She's the best and I love her the most in the world. Alright, so this is like basic shape for fingers, but not all fingers are created equal. Which is to say they shouldn't all be the same size. So I will try to get them to the right size. Yeah, something like this. There we go. Rounding up the shape. A little bit. It should come a little bit more like this. Alright, something like this. And let's actually add the thumb now. It's always scary adding the thumb. The thumb is a very big part of what makes a hand good. But it's really important, so we should never go away from this task. It's like we're gonna do it anyway. Yeah, I think this. Like we round up the birth of the thumb. Maybe something like this. I think this looks nice. And I'm thinking, like, since the thumb is 4 sides, maybe the fingers could be 4 sides too. Because if I got this all the way to the top, I could add another cut in here and do the same thing here. There we go. Much cleaner topology, to be honest. No, we can probably bring all of this a little bit back. And the thumb is, to be honest, It's still a little bit too big. So now we can adjust everything to the rest. Yeah, there we go. We can even add yet another cat in here for control. I still don't like the torso, but whatever. Let's continue and see where it takes us. I don't know, I'm not sure. Whatever. Let's check the arm length again now that we got the hand. And it's perhaps a little bit too long. Yeah, something like this. Let's work on the head now and see how it looks. The head will be like a different mesh, just so it's easier to work with it. And let's add a mirror modifier too. And this is the general shape. But of course we need to make some changes. One thing I always like to do is adding a cut in here. To get like the chin shape. Hey, what was that right now? And with this we can now actually round the face a little bit more. So we don't really need this after all. Alright, so we got the general shape of the head. We got the general shape of the face too. Well, we haven't got the clipping in here, which is important. And now for the side, like the nose is right here, so we'll lower this a little bit. Alright. And you know, what I'm thinking is the whole body is too high poly. We should probably have gone with something more simplified, a little bit more stylized. We'll see, maybe I will ditch the whole model and start again if I feel like that. Hard to say. Have I played Dungeons and Dragons? I tried once, like my group of friends from high school. Well, not high school, like by then I was in college, but it was a hot pot of old friends, so we tried, but it didn't go too well. Like, people kept not showing up to sessions, and there was one guy who picked a rogue just to brief everyone in the party with the excuse that I'm a rogue, I will act this way, you know it. And I don't know, vibes weren't vibing. Vibes weren't right. We didn't go too far, I guess. I think I will duplicate this, and this will be the hair. Like I will start from here. And we got like a big flap in here, so I will just extrude this. And with this we got like the shape of it. Alright. And this will be like the main shape of this hair flap. We will actually add sub hair strands to it at some point. Not yet, because first I want to make sure I get the main shapes right. Now we got something interesting here. Because we got like these parts in here. I'm thinking I will... Hey, we got another race! Let's see who's this time in it. We got Jan, we got Baxit, we got Ganda Queen, and we got the Punk Goblin. The races are so fun, actually. I should make more tracks for it, so they get selected at random. Hey, who's going to win this time? It may be Jan. It definitely was Jan. There we go. Congratulations to our absolutely not cheating Jan. I will say, we're joking around. Jam's not actually cheating. Like, I didn't implement any of that in there. No, we got this kinda shaping here. Maybe these two we can merge. And if I move this over here, I can get rid of this. Maybe even add this instead to keep a good flow. How come these two? Alright, much better. Alright, I know we only need to make the center hair strand. Something like this. Except we can probably add like a little bit more of volume to it. Maybe it's not needed though. Maybe this is good enough. I will add another loop in here though. Not happy with neural network type AI. Like, no, out of principle, I might actually evade that approach. I am more friends with simple algorithms that you can understand if you see them though. So if for another mini game we need a pathfinding AA, I will probably... Oh, this one is merged and it really shouldn't. What a shame. I will duplicate this, hide. And then remove it. There we go. Alright, and now I can actually merge by distance again. There we go. As for the back of the hair, let me check, let me think. What should we do? Checking references real quick. Alright, let me see. Yeah, it's just closing in on the back, so we don't need to make anything too complicated. we can just make something like this. Close all of this like a single shape. And kinda do the same here. Actually, I should probably add something like this. Yeah, something like this sounds like the better option. Like a good helmet shape. We don't really need more than this though. Alright. We got the basic shape of the hair, so we only need to make the big bangs now. As well as these ones that come way lower. Those come from behind the ones we made. So from here. And I'm thinking we will benefit from having this subdivision in here anyway. Alright, so we want to extrude again from maybe this point onwards. Maybe even merging in here. There we go, something like this, I think. We don't want n-gons though, so we will transform this into a triangle. Hell, maybe even bring it this way. Or this way? Yeah, this way looks a little bit better. Alright. And this one kinda comes this way. There we go. I am way happier with the hair and the head than I am with the body. So I'm thinking maybe next stream we will focus on remaking the body. Because you know, it's tempting to just get things done, like especially when it's work, when it's a commission. But ultimately, you want to make things you are proud of. You want to make things the way you want them to be. Because what's the point anyway, if you don't do that this way? Why be an artist if you are going to half-ass things? Doesn't make sense. I'm thinking we need another edge in here. Maybe like this. So it becomes more like a four-sided pipe shape. Yeah, something like this. Maybe this can come this way too. But it doesn't look right at the base. I'm thinking I will just cut this way and do this. There we go. There we go, rounding up things a little bit. Alright, there we go. Maybe this can come a little bit more like this.
Yo Gato, drink some water.
Alright, drinking more water. Thank you, Sam. Just getting the hair shapes just right. Alright. Can move this down a little bit. Can make the head a little bit rounder. Alright, I think I like this. I think we are actually cooking. I am way more confident in the hair and the head than I am on the body. I gotta say. So let's add the huge ponytails now. And I think they should start like over here. Yeah, sometimes it's better to start over than salvaging something that doesn't work. And just to prove that, I will work with a 6-sided cylinder instead of an 8-sided, because I think I will try 6-sided for arms and legs in the actual body mesh when we get to remake it. I think that will add a whole lot of stylization and it will look way cooler. Alright, so with this we got like the basic shape. And I think I will make this a little bit smaller. Yeah, so I move this a little bit like this. And then they become a little bit bigger. And then they become real big. Before they become small again. something like this. Oh, thank you, Kudladi. Hello there, happy to see ya. How's it going? What were you doing on stream today? That sounds fun. What were you modeling and animating? Oh, that was a pretty complete stream then. Alright, I think I will have a cat in here. To add a spike. We gotta do this like correctly. There we go. What is wrong with the knife tool? There we go. Hey, that sounds good. I should remake my own avatar at some point. We got like a couple big strands coming out of the ponytails. For that, I will actually like get this face, duplicate it, and just merge it down. There we go. So now I have like a whole hair strand in here. And I can actually like move it around and weave it. There we go. And we can do the same from the other side. Hey, that's so cool. I got to change to Binian too. I am using VC Face right now, but Binian actually supports VC Face models. I got the program down actually, and it should work right after that. But I want to test it well before. Want to make sure that all of the redeems still work because a lot of them are based off the avatar, which honestly shouldn't be the case. It's not good form. But hey, I have a lot of things that I did wrong when I was starting, and I don't want to lose it, to be honest. I think this one can start a little bit higher too. There we go. So I move this to the cursor. There we go. And then I do this. And now I can actually do stuff like this. There we go. And I think this looks rather cool. Oh, Aki, hello! Hello there! How's it going? Didn't expect you to pass by and see how it's going. What did you think? I was actually thinking about remaking the body mesh. Like, I am so much happier with the head and the hair than I am with the body. I think the body came out a little bit too high poly, especially near the chest. It's a historically difficult part to model. But hey, I think at least the head is looking mighty fine. But hey, I would love to see what you think about it. I'm so happy to see you in here. Bigger head, bigger boob. Yeah, I think that's right. One cool thing though about when I 3D model this is, especially it happens with the boobs. Like, they look way smaller in orthographic view than in 3D. But okay, you know what? I was actually thinking about remaking the body. Oh, you just wake up. Thank good morning. Yeah, for the body, I will keep this as a reference and I will probably start a new one. Because I want to make it slightly lower polygon count, a little bit more stylized. That will help with the more exaggerated body shapes. They won't look as bad and they will work better with the rec. Also, hi Dream, happy to see ya. Ah yes, and that's exactly what I meant. So I will hide this one and just start from scratch with another body shape. I think our goal today will be... Hey, why is the cursor not moving? There we go. Yeah, I don't like just grabbing a model I didn't make to make a shape. To use as a base. I always like crafting everything, or at least using a base mesh I made myself. But in any case, let's just try again. I am feeling confident. Alright, so this is alright for the waist shape. Alright, so let's try. Let's try something in here. I want to try something. If I come here, oh, I am actually extruding the wrong thing. There we go. All right. Like this is the overall shape. And we got like big hips. Oh, thank you, Aki. Do you know what? This has given me a little bit of confidence that I was kinda lacking today. Let's try this again. Thank you, son. Thank you, Beth. Well, let's add the mirror modifier in here. Generate mirrors, there we go. And activate curtain. No, I will hide the head or the hair for a little bit. There we go. Alright. So, about the legs. If I do this, we got like a good shape for square legs, but we don't want them to be square, we want them to be six-sided, so let's add a loop in here. And since we also want the neck to be six-sided, let's just do this for now. Something like this. All right. And let's extrude for the legs. Alright, moving this a little bit closer to the center. So we get a more rounded shape. Hey you, there we go. I don't like this triangle though. So what I'll do is add this loop in here. And for the bat we need to do something different. I'm thinking we can actually extrude this a little bit, make it smaller. Maybe just this. I'm not sure, I don't know what I'm doing. I will hide the reference for a second. There we go. Much better shape. And now we kinda cut it in half. To round it a bit. There we go. Alright. There we go. Oh, hi Aki! How you doing? And with this I think the hips are looking way better. I can even round this shape a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Alright, before working on the legs, let's do the big scary thing, which is working on the chest. And I think one thing that will help us is we want this to be an hexagon. Because this is where the arm will go out of. Yeah, round 2. Okay. And one thing that makes the chest so difficult is because it interacts with the shoulder so directly. So let's get the basic shape of the shoulder right for starters. And then we can confidently start working on the chest without being afraid. The knife tool is probably the most useful tool for low poly, I gotta admit. That and extruding. Alright, so we start the chest from here, and it comes all the way to the middle of the chest, I think. And then it goes over here. Alright, so we got the shape. This is where the chest is going to be. This is the most important part. And now let's get the shape right. Lara Croft chest. There we go. We probably want yet another subdivision, because the bigger it is, the harder it is to make it round without adding more polygons. Alright, this is a great start actually. Alright, so this is a great start. Still doesn't look too round. So maybe this subdivision is granted. Yeah, I can feel this. This is way better than what we had before. Like, what the heck? What was I doing before? Heck, I can even add another subdivision in here. And now everything is way softer. I can even add this other subdivision to make sure that the polygons are bent correctly. And since this is like a little bit too spiky, we can move this forward. Alright, this is much better geometry. I don't know what the heck what I was doing before. Seriously. What the heck? What the frick? As our friend here says. Alright, I am not too convinced by this lower part. But for something that is so well hidden, I don't know if we actually need any subdivision. I think we don't, to be honest. Probably the chest is still a little bit too small. So let's print the reference again. Yeah, it's about that size, but we can probably go a little bit bigger. So I will just add the cursor in here, and I will just expand from that point on. Maybe a little bit lower, a bit smaller on the x-axis, a bit like this. Yeah, we go lower with the base. Round everything up a little bit, so it actually is shaped like a boob and not like a balloon. Yeah, and I think this is going well. I will actually improve the topology a little bit in here. We don't need those subdivisions, and instead I think we can have another cut in here. So this is a bit more round. There we go. Yeah, this is way better. I think we did a better job this time. Hell yeah, we're learning. we are learning the tricks of the boob, as one wants to learn. And since this is done, let's do a very important thing, which is making sure the shoulder is lined up with the back. Because the shoulder muscles, they all come from the back, they don't come from the side. There we go. Okay, if you are still here, can you tell me if this size is correct for you? If this is something that you want me to go forward with? It should be easy to tweak it slightly though, so if she's not in here today, it's okay, I can just tweak it later on. There we go, a little bit rounder. Alright, we'll drink a little bit of water before we continue. Not that this is making me thirsty, mind you. Alright, let's work on the arm already. First we need like an extra loop in here. And now we actually have the whole arm. Let's make sure the length is correct though. We can make it a little longer. Something like this. Ready to burn my bread? I'm always ready for that. I am a terrible cook. Alright. Weird thing is that since we are doing this as an hexagon, we cannot add the usual shape in here. Maybe I can simply do this. My god, what a monstrosity. Do you know what? This is a little bit drastic, but I think we should change the shape in here a little bit. First off, getting everything to be a little bit more normalized. Alright, there we go. I know we want this to be like, hey, what the fuck? Oh my god! Oh my god, God! Hi God! How you doing? Hello everyone! Hello Raiders! Yeah, right message. It just takes a little bit to appear. Hi there! Hello everyone, how's it going? What were you doing on the stream, God? Oh my god. San just saw you. Do you know what you gotta do now? She will ask for it. Hey, Gato Ray works works right as a red message. I'm just so happy to see you here, man. Hello everyone. For new people in here, I will introduce myself. I am Molgato. I am a game developer and low poly artist. I also like to do a little bit of illustration from time of time. I'm working on a commission right now for Aki Orange, which is going very well so far. Even though I had to restart the body model. I am the developer behind Froggen and the sequel Froggen Anchor, if any of you know it. I also am a little guy. Thank you for the follow, Sunny! Thank you so much. It seems like we reached a goal, like we are 810 people in here. Thank you so much, really. Really thank you. I really appreciate it. As my buddy Little Norwegians here said, I am indeed a little guy. I think what I will do in here is cross the beams, just like this. I am not sure if this is a good joint, so I will just try. It seems to be alright, I will say. Seems to be. Hey, I am still tiny. Honestly, about attacking. Oh my god, that really sounds like Aki. Really channeling Dark Wario energy. We love a troll king, a troll queen. Alright, so I think we got like the general shape for the shoulder pretty well. Hey, we got another race! Let's see who are the racers this time. Ready, set, go! And we got Lani and Bancha, which are the models that we made yesterday. And we got Jam and we got Dave in here, racing too. Let's see who will get the treasure first. And it's shaping up to be Jam again. Yep, there we go. She's on a roll. Like, Jam has got like 3 victories today. It's so fun. I should model you sometime, God. You should participate in the races. Disturbing the peace. No, that's the first time I read that. Whoops. I always forget about the cursor. Right, there we go. You say that, God, but you're always generous. I gotta say. Seriously, I can never be thankful enough for how many good eggs I got to meet. Seriously, like, I will even look to the front to say this, like, thank you for being such nice people. Seriously, like, I don't know how to put it into words, like, I've never been like a very social person, so to speak. The reason I started streaming a year ago was to maybe learn how to socialize a little bit better. And little I knew that I will meet so many cool people, and that you will be so nice to me. Undeservedly too, I will add. Okay, this leg is looking a little bit strange, so I will fix its shape. So I want to also say that I want to reciprocate this by making like a cool little space to hang out. Like, this is the reason I made the racing rhythm, just to have like something that we all are part of. But I want to make more things like that. Alright, this is a little bit better for the leg. There we go. So let's actually work on those feet too. And I will start with this, as I did before. There we go. Bit of a rounded shape. Alright. And we want this to be way wider though. Like this. Alright, there we go. And there we go. We can even make this a little bit wider than the leg. Just like this. And I like the feet to be a little bit taller, a little bit chunkier. Can probably even simplify a little bit like this. There we go. I think this is a good shape for the feet. Now let's fix those hips because they are a little bit too polygonal. And I think we should do this by making the thighs a little bit rounder, a little bit fuller. Yeah, something like this. This works way better already. We also open up the back of the leg, so when it turns, it's got a buffer. There we go. And now let's actually add the hands. The hands are tricky, as we made before, but this should be easier now that we are working on a 6-side arm. So we add a cube, subdivide it, this is the joint. Something like this, and then just doing this. And if we add this cut, we transform our 6-sided cylinder into just a square. There we go, and we got like a perfect shape for the hand to start. So first of all, we need to transform this from just one rectangle to 4 of them. So with this we actually make it into 2. Your eyes are glued to the screen now? I take that you are also having troubles with hands lately. The hands are really tricky, I gotta admit, like they are one of the hardest things to work on. Alright, so I have like 2 finger spaces now, so I will just cut in half again. Oh, so then you are just like comparing your tricks with mine, which I gotta say it's also real cool. Alright, but I don't like this triangle spread. I am a big OCD haver, so I will change the spread a little bit. Alright, because now I can actually get rid of those. Oh, thank you for the follow, Kailasa. Welcome, and I hope you enjoyed today's stream. and every other string after. Do you know what, Taki? Like, you say you want to learn from my workflow, but as you are probably seeing right now, my workflow is messing around a whole lot. Oh yeah, I am the developer behind Froggen, like not just the artist, I also coded the whole thing. And yes, a big Digimon World 1 fan. Like I love that game. I love the vibes. My whole stream well, not exactly a solo project because there is this blurry line. Like I coded the thing, I designed the thing, I made the levels, I made the graphics. So in a sense, it was a solo project, no? Right? But I didn't make the music. The music was made by Alan Foley, which is a fantastic composer. And also, like half of the sounds weren't generated; they were taken from Creative Commons Zero databases and slightly modified. So I cannot claim like full credit from those either. And finally, since I got a publisher, Top Hat Studios, they handled the porting of the game. And also they helped a lot with quality assurance. So seriously, like even though it felt like a solo dev project for me, it most certainly wasn't. Oh, thank you, Kailasar. I really appreciate that. Alright, so we got the fingers. With this we got all of them. They are all the same size, which we really don't want, but easy to fix. There we go. With this we got all of the fingers in the hand down. We can probably make this a little bit blockier though. And of course we are still missing the thumb. But we'll get to that. That makes a whole lot of sense. Kailasor, I will say if there is one thing, one part of a game, of a project that you shouldn't ever consider giving to someone else, is you being a solo dev before, that is coding. Anything others you can delegate easily. But hey, Kailasor, if you want a tip from me, never close a door. Like, game dev is incredibly fun, is incredibly rewarding, even if it's also like super hard. Hey, well, coding is your weakest point. Uh, the good news is you don't really need to worry about that. It might be like a meme, but remember that both Balatro and Undertale were made by basically as a long ass string of if and else's. You don't really need anything else to make a game. Sure, having more advanced coding knowledge will be cool, will allow you to do other things, but for simple stuff, you don't even need half the things everyone thinks. You just need to make things move. That's all you need. Yeah, I get that a lot too. Like, I don't know how, but I have surrounded myself with a lot of people with ADHD to the point that a few times I have wondered if I might have the condition to, so to speak, because a lot of things are really relatable. Um, but seriously, like, just do things the way they work for you. And this is not just a programming thing, it's true for all of game dev. Like, never get stuck on what someone says you should be doing. If it works for you, then you are doing the right thing. Like, oh, they say that you should be doing whatever preparations before coding, like, whatever. Doesn't matter. If you don't feel like doing them, don't do it. Just go straight to code. Use visual programming tools. Use whatever programming language that works for you. Also, I always want to see what you do about body. That's that's a constant in the universe. Don't even need to ask. To ask. All right, I'm thinking. Yeah, this looks about right. There we go. Good shape. Lots of triangles, but I like the way it works. And I can remove this. And I can now bridge things. Hey, we got another race! Let's see who's participating this time. Ready, set, and let's go! We got Aggie, we got Boltobla, we got Emailer, and we got Gauntlet Queen. Go Aggie, go! Aggie's got a good track record, but Emailer is here too, and Emailer wins whenever it's in. Oh my god, they are thinking, they are deciding what to do, and they both decided they don't want to win yet. Oh my god, this is this is unexpected. Let's go, Aggie. Come on. I think Aggie's got it. Aggie's got it. There we go. Congratulations, Aggie. It wasn't an interesting enough victory, and Aggie decided to just make the match a little bit longer. That's all. Aggie, you were so sure you would win that you just gave everyone else a little bit of an extra advantage. Alright, there we go. And this first body, why is it moving everything? There we go. Alright, I think we did a good job with with the model's topology. This part looks a little bit out of it, so I will fix it, to be honest, by changing the orientation in here and dissolving this. There we go. And then we can even move this a little bit over here. What if we do this? I think this actually works pretty well. So let's do this. Alright, with this we got the whole body shape. The hand is too big though. Like, what the heck? What is this hand? Let's make it smaller. Alright. There we go, little bit better. Alright. And maybe we can even just move everything in here. Looks way better, to be honest. And just add like another loop in here. Yeah, something like this. Way better, to be honest. We can now round the shape of the hand a little bit. Oh, I love the Knuckles Chaotic soundtrack. Yeah, the hand looks a little bit off, a little bit weird. But how to do it? Maybe it's because the thumb is too big. It might be because the thumb is too big. Maybe the fingers are too thick too. Nah, they are alright. I guess if anything they can be more thin in the vertical sense. Maybe we can actually tweak this one too. Alright, what do you think so far? I think it's a little bit better. Way better, right? Thank you, Aggie, really. I really appreciate it. Have a good dinner, Kyla, sir. And I think we are reaching a good breaking point. Actually, I think I will make the chest slightly bigger, just because Aki specifically asked it, and I prefer to go a little bit further in the direction she asked it, and then going back, than seem like I am not taking her indication seriously enough. Yeah, something like this. Maybe not in the vertical, moving it down a little bit like this. Because if it's bigger, it's also heavier, so it falls more. Alright, I think this works. This kinda makes the shape. I will also move this a little bit upwards to give it more of a pear shape. There we go. You're all hungry, aren't you? Alright, I think we did a good job today. Like, all things considered, like, with all of the things we needed to remake, I think we did a good job. I think even I will be cheeky, I will, no pun intended by the way, I will actually add another subdivision in here. Just to make things seem a little bit rounder, to give this a little bit more volume. It's still fairly low poly. Yeah, something like this works. Like too many triangles, but whatever. Don't mind. No, it actually is BAM shape. There we go. Don't know if Aki wants like a big bat or a normal one for the size of the hips, but for now I think this works. For now I think this looks nice and decent. So what did you think so far? Did we make a good job with the model today? I'm getting so sleepy already. It's been a long stream, at least for me. Nah, not fast at all, buddy. You know this isn't fast. Thank you, buddy. So yeah, let's actually go to the just chatting scene for a second, I think. Let me see. There we go. So, really, thank you everyone who has been here. Thank you, Aggie. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you for the raid, God and Glolis. Thank you, Aki, for coming in here to check on the modeling of the commission. And thank you for the support, Aki, the King of Legends, Tsunami, God. Really, thank you all. You are all amazing. I cannot express that with words. So yeah, let's see if we can bring this joy to someone else. Let's see who's online today. You know what? Let's go with Boxit. It's been a while since we raided Boxit, and it says it's working on art, so that means more low poly models. Alright, so everyone, be super nice with Boxit. Say hi, spam some emotes if you can, and have fun, okay? And also have a fantastic dinner, and see you next week. Alright, bye!